A time trial is a great opportunity to establish a hierarchy in a stage race. And a 23.5 kilometer trek from La Tour du Pin to Bourgoin should be a good indicator to judge the shape of the favorites. The first significant time is set by Tony Martin. The time trial world champion is 65th in the overall ranking, 2 minutes and 90 seconds behind Thomas de Gendt. He rides a flawless race, holds an average of 50 kilometers an hour and sets a time that will be very hard to beat. Contador starts next, and he knows that he won't be able to challenge Martin's time. But at mid-race, the Spaniard only lies 24 seconds behind the German, and the man from Trek Segafredo knows that he keeps all his chances in the overall ranking. This is something Romain Bardet, rarely comfortable on time trials, hopes to do also. But the Frenchman, second behind Chris Froome last year, takes over 30 minutes and eventually loses roughly 2 minutes to Tony Martin. His rivals try to use this moment of weakness, and Richie Porte knows that he is able to score important points on this stage. He can be confident after beating Froome on a time trial at the Tour of Romandy, and the Australian confirms all expectations. He sets a time of 28 minutes and 7 seconds and beats Martin's time by 12 seconds. Chris Froome got the message. The triple winner of the Dauphiné gives it all with his characteristic style. But at mid-race, he already lies 10 seconds behind his former teammate Porte. He continues to lose time on the second part and eventually finishes 37 seconds behind the Australian. Even Alejandro Valverde, the man who rides all season without interruption, does better than the British. The Spaniard from Movistar loses only 1 second per kilometer to Porte and takes third place today. A performance that gives Valverde 8th in the overall ranking so far hopes for the yellow jersey. But Thomas de Gendt surprises everyone by finishing today's stage amongst the top 10, and he manages to hold on to the yellow jersey for at least another day. Last year, before the Tour de France, he hadn't hidden his ambition before a rude awakening as early as stage 2. This year he's more down to earth and success rewards him. With an average speed of close to 50 kilometers an hour, the winner of this year's Tour Down Under and Tour of Romandy left his rivals no chance. The kid from Tasmania takes the 7th time trial of his career, and he is the great favorite for the race win before the remaining mountain stages.
I didn't expect to either win the stage or take that much time, but I've really worked hard on my time trialing this year. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done a good time trial, so to do what I've done today, I'm really happy.
Everyone expected Martin, but it's Porte who surprises everyone and takes stage 4. The 5 great favorites for the race win all finish today's stage amongst the top 10, even de Gendt, usually not a time trial specialist. Clement finishes 4th and takes the same spot in the overall ranking that is still led by Thomas de Gendt. Porte takes 2nd place and can harbour hopes for the final victory, just as Contador and Froome, who haven't said their last word yet. Revenge or not? So far they could only shine on Monday, but the sprinters will do anything to get a second and probably final opportunity for a sprint finish tomorrow. To get there, the first rough part of the track will have to be passed without wasting too much energy.